Hello. I just wanted to react to a video quickly that I just listened to and watched partially. A young boy, is narrating his experiences with Kanchi Shankaracharya and Satya Sai Baba. Now, what he said is when he was a 10-year-old, his parents in his town were devoted to Kanchi Shankaracharya, and Kanchi Shankaracharya visited their town, and it was a big program. But by then, at 10 itself, this boy was a devotee of Satya Sai Baba, and he had a lot of faith and on Satya Sai Baba and love for Satya Sai Baba. So in that Ekanishta, he told his parents that he does not need any other guru. So he would not come to take darshan of Kanchi Shankaracharya. So dejected, the parents went to the temple themselves, leaving the boy at home. And then Kanchi Shankaracharya, after the parents took darshan of the Shankaracharya, and then Kanchi Shankaracharya walked 2 minutes off his path towards their house. And the father ran back to the house and then said that Kanchi Shankaracharya is quite nearby. He suddenly changed his path and came towards our home. Let's go, your mother, at least for your mother's sake, who is dejected, disappointed because of this. Then just for no other reason than to keep them happy, this boy went to Kanchi Shankaracharya, see Kanchi Shankaracharya, and sat in a hall or something like that. So Kanchi Shankaracharya straight asked people to move and then came to this boy and asked him his name. He was very surprised. He told his name, and he said everything is everything will be fine, and he showed Abhaya Hasta, and Shankaracharya went back. Now he was very happy, but I didn't understand why this happened, and was just waiting. After a few minutes, the Shankaracharya was leaving. By that time, people showed so much respect to him, and one of the ways is that he was given a kirita, a crown, and also a big garland, and so many things were there. Then he was thinking in his mind, this boy, that see, what is the use of all these things? It's all like seems like show off or anything like that. Then the Shankaracharya turned suddenly towards this boy, came to this boy straight away, asking people to move, and then said, actually silently gave that garland onto this boy and smiled at him and just walked away. So this stayed with this boy for a long time. It was a great impression on his mind. And when later on he was with Satya Sai Baba in his personal room, helping him with his letters, etc., he wanted to narrate this incident suddenly to Satya Sai Baba, and Satya Sai Baba showed a lot of enthusiasm in listening. What happened later? Tell me. I'm okay. I want to know. Acha, this happened, etc. So suddenly Satya Sai Baba stopped him while narrating, and he sat back like a king, it seems. And then he started narrating, Satya Sai Baba started narrating exactly what happened in that incident afterwards, what Shankaracharya said or did exactly, just that was just narrated. Is it not true that this has happened? This is the question of Satya Sai Baba. Then this person is saying that his faith on Satya Sai Baba was like, went to even further great degrees, and he therefore thinks Satya Sai Baba is a real guru or God to him, something like that. This is the summary of the video that I saw, which is, I appreciate all of that, and this I have narrated this so far for 4.5 minutes, and also I'm taking time to react to this because I heard almost the same thing from another Swami of Ramakrishna Math, who in his young days, with Ranganathanandaji and Satya Sai Baba, something similar happened like that. And Satya Sai Baba actually came straight to him and read his thoughts, said to him that you put your mind on Ramakrishna, you should go dedicate this life to him and his mutt and mission. And that was at the point where this Swami, as a young boy, had doubts, like doubts or dilemma, or was in a process of making up his mind to dedicate his life to Ramakrishna's mission on earth. Then after this incident, he was very, very encouraged, and he had both faith and devotion towards Satya Sai Baba, but that guru directed his life to this sampradaya, Ramakrishna sampradaya. So this I heard firsthand from this Swami. This sounded similar, and I myself, when I went to Puttaparthi, I heard something else like this. Okay, I'm trying to express my happiness for all these incidents, but while observing, I wanted to additionally make a point. Now, these incidents definitely help so many people. I think I somehow estimate that such incidents must have happened to lakhs of people through various Sadgurus in India. And India is known for being such a place where such things happen, and that is the charm of India historically, where we can conclude by all these incidents personally that happened to us, that there is something more than this life to death life, and more than whatever you see materially, and more than the time that we are able to comprehend. This time is much more vast, and some things are timeless. So we will get established in metaphysical things and spiritual things by such incidents that happen to us in this great land of Bharat. Having said all these things, I still want to remind people of what Vivekananda said. When he was asked, like Jesus was asked in the West, if you claim to be a man of God, show us a miracle. This was straight put to Vivekananda in the West. He said, I could, but I wouldn't, because all miracles happen through some laws of nature that are already existing, but unknown to man as yet. So whatever is unknown to you, if it happens to you, it becomes chamatkar to you. But once you know how it happens, it becomes sakshatkar to you. Just like phones before in the history, when phones were not there, they believed if somebody could talk to somebody across a nation, that used to be a miracle. It is not a miracle anymore. It is just science we have discovered. Similarly, if somebody can produce gold just like that on the palm of a hand, and that is considered miracle today, and tomorrow it may not be considered miracle. So what Vivekananda was saying is, all such miracles that you think are miracles are only laws of nature, material nature, laws of material nature that you still don't know. That's all. Some people happen to know them, and they are using those things not to show off. Sadgurus are not using them not to show off, but to attract you towards higher spiritual paths. So the conclusion is, what Vivekananda said is, matter however great it is, cannot prove spirit. So when I'm a man of God, what you need to understand is I'm a man of spirit. Do not expect me to show something of material nature and make you believe in spirit. No matter can ever prove spirit. You need to catch on to spirit with your spirit. You need to be able to understand, perceive its existence and its glory with the spirit that you are, and matter will always be servant of spirit. So miracles, however great they are only hints and steps for you to even recognize that there is something more than matter in this existence. Apart from that, they should not have any more importance in our minds when we are on the spiritual path. If we give more importance and attention to such events, what happens is that we may go astray in our life. Therefore, when you see a God man, don't expect that that person must show some miracles. I understand masses, even on TV, so many times recently, in so many ways, in so many cases, I have heard people are asking, like for example, there is one Baba who is not there but very famous. So their devotees, his devotees are asking one sannyasi to light a lamp with water, to mix the contents of a hot cooking pot with bare hands, which such miracles were done by their Baba. So in a debate, this devotee of this Baba is asking a sannyasi, you also do that, then I will believe that you are capable or you are actual sannyasi. Spirit can never be asked to prove by matter, and simply because these are apples and oranges. There is no comparison, or it is simply not the way to prove spirit. And this is exactly why it is very difficult to prove the spirit to people who are focused and engrossed in matter. Atheists are very much in their rightful place. Their arguments are genuine. There are so very many atheists in this world, or agnostics in this world, who are very sincere. I believe that. And they need to stick to their stands, because they are seeing matter and sincerely asking a question, where is spirit? They are not able to see, so they are not able to believe that there is spirit. But in the process of evolution, when you keep advancing, you will be able to see spirit, because you are that after all. You cannot escape from spirit ever. That is what you are. You are that consciousness. And consciousness, another unit of consciousness, can be recognized by you, the consciousness. And these units are also just a division, like when you throw a fishing net in ocean, that fishing net divides the water into various boxes, while that net has many holes, and this net divides apparently the surface of the water into so many different units of water, but the water is same all the time. Okay, the division is no more, not a real division. Okay, similarly, the consciousness is one. All of us are that same consciousness wholly. But the divisions that we are seeing today, that me as a consciousness is not able to understand what thoughts you have or desires you have, imagination you have in your consciousness. Today I'm not able to see it or access it. But that is because of the division that is created by Bhranti, delusion, which is quite temporary. Okay. So once we realize how big an ocean of consciousness we are, all these differences and the spirit will be understood in their proper way, that these divisions do not actually exist. Okay. Therefore, I wanted to urge everyone to see miracles, experience them, but never want them, never decide anything based on miracles, except as an encouragement, except as so many different inexplicable things that prove that matter is not a sufficient cause that can explain everything in this existence. Therefore, the existence of spirit could be in gradations understood by us through such miracles, and also if anyone is focusing on attaining such miracles, please keep away from such people, number one. Number two, if some people's focus is completely on divine things, but they're also very unegotistically and very unself-centered way, if they're able to manifest some miracles and not think much about that, know that that person could be potentially a very highly evolved person. So try to understand them, recognize them for what they are really, and try to talk to them, ask for help, seek knowledge from them, and benefit. Thank you.